So, good afternoon, early evening, brackers, everybody else. I've been meaning to say this again and as a reminder over and over. You all have to stand up, natives. You all need to stop saying to me, Kara, we're being overrun, we're being overtaken, we're being this, we're being that. Stand up. If you do not stand up, then you're basically saying you accept it. By not saying anything, you're accepting everything that's happening in this country against you and the future generations of your children, my natives. By speaking up, standing up, and uniting and talking about it and raising your voices and let them being heard, that is a very powerful thing that you can empower within yourselves. Stop worrying about the fact that you have a government job or you this or you that. You got a saving grace coming that you're allowed to talk about and raise issues. If you know of bad civil servants doing horrible things in the civil service, you have the right to now speak up, because you have the new deputy governor, Miss Gloria, is going to stand with you on that issue. If you have to blow the whistle, she will stand with you. Start identifying the entire plethora of minions in your civil service causing a disruption in it. Report them. Don't be afraid to do that. Report them. She will stand with you. She doesn't want any kind of civil service where people are very corrupt as it is now. Not all of the civil servants are corrupt, but a lot of them are absolutely unhappy in their jobs by the plethora of corrupt civil servants who are giving them shit. Y'all need to form your own union, group, committee, organization, and speak up. And that goes for all of you out there in the private sector as well that are being abused, being pummeled, being treated with disrespect as a native citizen. You need to speak up. You need to stand up. I'm just guiding you. I'm not doing it anymore for you. You gotta do it. I'm sick of taking licks. I can't take any more licks. All the licks I've taken have made me penniless poor in this country. I have absolutely nothing for years of being abused by my government and taken away from me. And the one time I retaliate on an entity, an individual, about stuff they've done to me for multiple years, the government again supports that via the courts. I can't fight what I have no money to fight with. I can only fight to save my own name. Natives, we cannot keep kicking against each other in this country, because the expatriate community, even with citizenship rights, sees that. And they are enjoying that. They're very much happy that we are not uniting. We're cutting each other's throats. They want us to do that. And they want us to leave. You find me one wholesome expatriate in this country that don't have that in them. Tell them, find me. I'm pretty sure they're there. I just haven't found them yet. I'm one of them that's overjudged for speaking up. Overjudged. The expatriate community at Kimmenbrook, my God. They couldn't get a life in their country, so they come to our country and got one. And they say that I shouldn't have a life in my own country. How wicked a thought is that? I want you to know that your livelihood in this country is now on a limited income too. You're going to be stripped of that. Because God don't like ugly. You don't come into another man's country and do what you're doing to their own native citizens and think that the God up above is going to continue to give you grace, glory, and recognition for that. I feel sorry for you. Because God has a wrath for you. You're not good people. Look at some of our young people in this community. They don't even have proper attire to go to an interview. And if they dress poorly and they go to an interview, they're judged. They're judged about their attire at the interview. How do we help them? Do we unite for them? The future generations of the native Caymanians are being pummeled, pressed into the ground, stuffed into the cracks, bashed into their heads, condemned, called every name you can literally find that's not good. Untruths rolled out on a red carpet against them, just so that other nationalities can come and take their space. While they're condemned in their own homeland, they can't they can't rise up in their own country. And it's sad to see our own natives some of our own natives who have made it in this country don't even bother, don't care. See the oppression, see the regression, see all of it. You imagine we have Parliament in 2026 talking about securing a better life for our native Caymanians. Or Caymanians, they don't even say natives anymore. And it's been that way. If you read the Hansards that I have, for twice I've read them, from the late 70s right back to now, they're still talking about preserving this country for Caymanians. But which Caymanians are they preserving it for? They're not preserving it for us natives. They're in fact chasing us out of our own country and giving that right to everybody else. Your politicians, I don't even know what to say about some of them. And I've been talking this for years, over and over and over and over and over. And they've done everything to me. They've bashed me. They've put me in prison. They've done everything to me for speaking up against all of the injustices in our country for decades. They don't want us to talk about the badness. They just want us to talk about all this glorified bull crap they spread. We must keep quiet or we go to court and an expatriate judge shove us into the cracks, strip us of everything we have. They even brought in temporary judges to strip us of our homes so PR people could get points in their applications. Thankfully, they can't do that anymore. But they still grandfathered it in for those who are already here that coming up on their term limit. They can still get points for owning property, for PR, and doing charity work. Who are we protecting in this country? It certainly isn't the native Caymanians. So you all need to get together. You all, my natives, you need to rise up in this country. Your own people want to come home. They want to come home and take over the positions of this country that they need to be in. But they need your support. They need to know that when they look behind, they see a whole plethora of you standing there and not nothing because you're afraid. You're afraid to wise up. You're afraid to reach out. You're afraid to stand up for something. You're afraid to protect the future of your children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and so on. Don't force them to defecate on your graves by doing nothing now. You have to do something now. You have to make a lot of demands on this country now. And our parliamentarians need to have more say in the operational procedures of this country than they have. They need to have more say. You need to march to that parliament now that it's in session. Otherwise, sit down, shut up, and have nothing to say, and eat shit and die when it comes your way. I'm just being honest with you. I've always come and been honest with you. I've never brought any lies to you. And as I say, I do not defend lies spoken about me. From the evil lies that have been spewed about me, I don't defend that. Children of God, anointed children of God, do not defend that. That's not for us to defend. That's for our God to do. We just leave it there. I've left everything there with my God. My God is an awesome God. My God is an awesome God. My God is an awesome God. And He is an awesome God to you as well. He doesn't want you to sit quiet anymore in this country and be ran over, walked over, spit on, disrespected, victimized, humiliated, abusive processes and abusive powers in public offices dished out to you, and you have no rights. Go demand those parliamentarians put an entire help desk also in place at the courts to aid with all litigants in person, and if people cannot pay to file documentation to protect themselves from different things, then the courts need to provide the money, or the government has a fund that pays those for those people. I'm just saying. That's what a good democratic country does for its citizens. When an injustice has been dealt against them, and they have to go defend it. Anyways, I hope maybe this video will wake up your mind, will make you see beyond the veil of deceitfulness and deception that has been brought to you in this country for decades, and go read your Hansards and you will see what I'm talking about. And then go to your politicians and make demands on them. Heavy demands. Put it in writing. Knock down their doors. They are your public servants now. You gave them a job, even when you never had a job. You voted for them so they could have one. Think about it. God bless y'all. May the grace of God be upon you. May your family be forever blessed. And may everything you touch, as always, turn to gold. And it will. Just believe. Love y'all. Toodles.